Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Steel 4 and we are in St. Ark and we are starting our underground boots work of doing the rounds. So let's get started and let's hope we find some extra quests besides the ones we already have, because I want those extra AP points. Can we actually see this here? Because I never looked this up in all honesty, so... let's see. Ooh, I do have a nice little mills there. So many chests still left unopened. We are far though. Special ranks A1, one more left to go. We'll see. Alright, let's go start and talk to everyone. Oh, hello everyone. Good to see you, Rean. Oh, you're Elliot's old school friends from the music academy, right? I thought you were being kept busy in Heimdall. Well, we are here to help with Fiona's recital. Well, it was quite a trek out here, but the message we want to send with our music is the same as hers. Well, we're going to pour our hearts and souls into it. It's the least we could do to inspire some hope in everyone suffering right now. Well, sounds like it's going to be an amazing recital. I probably won't get to see it, but I'll be behind you all the way. Ellie's been really worried about us, but we've resolved to never lose sight of the power of the music again. All of St. Ark will feel our passion in today's recital. Oh, it's been so chaotic since that strange fortress appeared in Heimdall. Some even welcome its arrival. That's even scarier in a way. But now is the perfect time to show off the power of music. I'll pour my heart and soul into this recital. Well, I believe in the power of music just the same. I want our message to resonate with everyone. Me too. Oh, Miss Fiona is doing a music class in church today. Mama and Rika have been looking really upset. But if they listen to the music, maybe they'll feel better. Just like I did. Miss Fiona is doing a music class in church today. St. Ark is far from Calvert's front line, so we don't have much to worry about. But I can't help feel anxious all the same. The war is only a few hours away. Maybe I should tune into the radio. I'll have to head home soon. I'm sorry, Rico. Mommy isn't feeling too good. There, that's a good boy. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're hours away from the front lines. If war is happening, you'll be anxious either way. If, for instance, if we would get into an actual world war, even if it's happening like 2 countries over, for instance, we all would be worried all like shit, so it's very understandable. Let's hope it never happens, but just theoretically, of course. Oh, we'll be going to war this afternoon. The 4th Armored Division is by far our strongest asset. Whatever moves they make will surely impact the course of the battle as we know it. Either way you look at it, our forces are overwhelmingly superior. However, there's no hope of victory. I just hope they surrender before the bullets of Erebonia harm the lives of the innocent Calvardians. If the front line advances to Calvert cities, it's all but guaranteed civilians will get caught in the crossfire. But all that bloodshed could be avoided if they only surrender before the war breaks out. Yeah, but just surrendering isn't always an answer, is it? But just because one side has an overwhelming advantage, doesn't mean they're right. Welcome back. Good work with your training in the Northlands. Well, it was as productive as it was thanks to your contributions, Lord Michelin. We received notice of the date of the war while we were north. I saw airships and armored divisions moving through. Damn. That was a stumble point, and it was a sight to behold, I'll tell you. And what about Wonder? Ah, yes. Well, just don't be surprised when I tell you. Somehow, I can speak to Kaiser Dice now, honest. Excuse me? You're kidding around with me, Wonder? Oh no, I swear, I'm not kidding you. I think he's feeling guilty about all the trouble he caused the other day. He really made me worry before, but we're all square now. What's the matter with Kaiser Dice? Well, he says there's a black wind blowing over today, and that some grave misfortune may befall us. We need to be careful. In horse language, of course. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to be on our guard. His instincts aren't to be trifled with. He says if there's an emergency, the three of us can ride on his back. He'll ask for in return is some extra carrots. This is difficult to swallow, but I suppose the important thing is that you two are going to be an even closer team from here on. A clean victory at the races after war isn't just a dream, it's a sure thing. I never thought Wonder would do so well. It's almost unbelievable, but I'm convinced no one could beat him in Kaiser Dice. We should go to the conscription office and tell Polmac about all this. I can believe how much impact just a few days in the wild has had. With Wonder and Kaiser Dice, no one's going to hold a candle to us. I don't know what will happen to me after the war, but I'm counting on the seconds until we race again. Well, even if it was the only short time, I'm glad I got to roam around in the Northern Highlands. There are no distractions out there. You've just got the open air and the perfect chance to sharpen your mind. And now that Kaiser Dice and I have forged an inseparable bond of friendship, we'll ride through in perfect sync. I truly hope so for your sake. And I think even Kaiser Dice agrees. Well, the war starts today. We're just getting more and more orders for military uniforms. It looks like they're going to keep conscripting soldiers. I'm worried. I don't even know when my own draft order might appear. Perhaps this is selfish to say, but I pray that the Imperial Army ends the war quickly. Considering all the orders we're getting for uniforms, they will still be conscripting troops. Perhaps this is selfish to say. It is not, because I'm pretty sure everybody in this situation will probably think the same thing. Because when it's over, it's over. Even if it's right or not, that's beside the point. Oh, I've heard that Marcus Hirams is finally going to start distributing rations in the Sutherland province. The Marcus is a reliable man to take quick action after his return. Honestly, this talk of war is getting me down. I'm just so relieved it looks like we'll be able to avoid going over budget now. At Marcus Hiram's discretion, they'll start providing rations to the Sutherland province. It's later than other provinces, but I'm glad that the Marcus is looking out for us. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Well, I happened to pass by the residential district on my way home from work. I couldn't believe it when a strange white pillar suddenly appeared. I just couldn't believe that it could be a weapon. But if it isn't a weapon, then what else could it be? I have a bad feeling about this. I should probably tell my husband to be careful. I'm wondering if we get to see it if we go to the residential district. Would be really, really cool. And can I say that the music we're hearing right now, absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Well, word of your plans has made its way to me. The influence of the curse in St. Ark isn't as strong as I couldn't sense the Great Twilight. But when I see the fortress in the pales, I can't help but feel the end of the world is nearing. I'm entrusting this heavy burden to you all. The only thing left for me to do is to watch what follows. I will pray for your success and safety. Please, save us. No, the future of our world as we know it. Leave it to us. We won't let you down. If I can help you with anything other than weapons, it's probably information, right? Unfortunately, I don't know any more about the army or government movements than you do. But earlier, I noticed those braces from liberals seem to be heading towards the ruins of that village. If you have business with them, then perhaps you should head there as well. Ah, Hemmel. Well, we can definitely check it out, that's for sure. Are these the new weapons? Yes. Okay, so they changed the weapons everywhere. Ooh, Azoth. Wasn't that a name in the comments that I had to remember? I'm reckoning that you guys say I have to remember that in case of a potential side quest somewhere. I will try to remember, definitely. Oh, welcome, welcome. You all look like you're on edge. Well, I guess it'd be strange if you were nervous. War doesn't start at noon today, after all. It might be bad to say this right now, but war really is illogical. So many irrational things occur, it's so exhausting. I'm really looking forward to the time when I can enjoy reading in peace again. Did you hear? The radio drama started up again yesterday. I was like totally shocked. It has such a deep storyline that made me think about the war. It must have been a special broadcast. I hope that Ep time also comes back again soon. Well, after the war? Perhaps. Wait. No extra option. Gotta make sure, you know. Okay, that's it for the storefront here. Well, from the looks of it, Kleist & Co. is starting to make deliveries to Albion Gardens as well. I know there's been a lot of nasty rumors circling around them lately, but they really came through for us. They're at the top of their game right now, if you ask me. We may be rivals, but I don't see them as enemies. Perhaps I can learn from such a big company. You get a clear shot, that massive thing from the residential district. Puts the shivers down my spine just looking at it. Since it appeared, I had a hard time focusing on work. I'm just filled with all these thoughts about the war. It's gonna be real anxious. Now I really want to go to the residential district, but let's finish this region off first, shall we? Even so, we cannot just display them. Oh, that's right, Phantom Thief B must have stolen it from somewhere. Were you talking about Phantom Thief B just now? Oh my, pardon our behavior. We've received a letter from a man himself, you see. It says it would be a shame for this magnificent work to be lost in the chaos of war. I entrust it to you, dearest manager. It was accompanied by this lovely painting. Ah, Phantom Thief B just does whatever he wants. As difficult to predict as always. But this painting, I cannot help but think that it could be the one that was rumored to have been stolen. I entrust it to you, he says. You must have thought this through. It'll be a problem for us if he leaves stolen goods here. But it's not like this is the first time Phantom Thief B done this to all after all. I guess I'll start investigating where this painting come from. I've spoken to Phantom Thief B, you know. He's profoundly intelligent. If he comes back, I'd like to discuss art with him. Yeah, I think it will be an amazing discussion. Guaranteed. No one else down here? Let's see, on top. None as well. Guess they're all outside. Looking up in the sky. Seeing all things ominous popping up left and right. I suspect my master is giving orders on the front line just about now. I'm worried beyond a doubt, but he is a descendant of one of Emperor Astorius' loyal vassals. I have faith he'll command the troops and himself in a way that makes best of everyone's abilities. Oh, will you stay safe, won't you, Lord Menefret? Just staying around here and worrying isn't going to change a thing. I'm going to the church to pray for my master's safety. Yes. Well, I went to the mansion to discuss the requisitioning of essential supplies. I was able to speak with Marcus Higharms. Oh, did you tell him that there will soon be no grain available to us? I did, and the Marcus took a remarkable interest in all I had to say. They are planning to put aside emergency stores for the whole of Sutherland at least. They also intend on planting crops in Celtic to replace the missing wheat. Oh, that is wonderful, dear. Those measures are sure to help out a lot of people. Indeed they will. His lordship invited me to consult on the distribution of goods in Sutherland and beyond. With all the paperwork and whatnot, I'm going to be busy. Do you think you can wait a little longer for a quiet retirement? Oh, I can't think of any reason to object to the plan. Oh, and besides, you never need to ask. I'll always be here waiting for you. Everything livens up when my husband is around. His body may have been aged,
but his heart will always be dedicated to doing good work.
I am retired from the food agency, sure, but my knowledge from back then would still come in handy in a pinch. I want to do all I can to help Marcus Higharms, not to mention my dear wife. Yes, a comma there. It's not that he's trying to make sure Higharms isn't talking about his wife, but you know what I mean. Punctuation matters a lot. Welcome. How would you like some freshly squeezed, guaranteed delicious juice? This stall's back on his feet and then some. I just know this would work out. If we can keep it up, the farm will be back into shape too.
Welcome, welcome. How about some delicious juice? Ever since I started working with Rekka, this juice stall sales have gone just boomed. I couldn't believe it at first. Our mirror and inventory problems are gone. This stall is not going anywhere anytime soon, so don't worry. In troubling times like these, we all need something to refresh us, don't you say? You've got to quench your thirst. Well, we have one of each, so that is more than fine. It's best not to go any further. Well, I've tried multiple times, still curious what's on the other side, definitely. Mom, I'm sorry I said those horrible things. Even though you were sad about that when I couldn't see. I thought you didn't care at all because I saw you smiling. Oh, it's okay, Timothy. I should have been more open with you. I was so worried. I just wanted to talk about it. Me too. We need to keep talking. I didn't realize you were feeling sad too. We both feel the same, so... I know. You don't have to cry. Yeah, but it's okay if you do. Just let it all out. It's the best time ever because it's wartime, so being distraught is part of it, isn't it? I know that I shouldn't interrupt you on the opening day of the war, but thank you for looking over my work count. You have nothing to apologize for. Your art has touched my heart. To be free from oppression. This work conveys that in is hope in turmoil. Oh, I was also quite taken with this piece. It really is groundbreaking. Thank you so much for your kind words. As I bemoaned the futility of being an artist in such turbulent times, I surrendered myself to a creative impulse, and realization dawned on me. The artist is not moved by reason. The artist is a creature driven by the desire to create. Well spoken, Jean-Pierre. I am inclined to agree. Your work gives people hope. I'd like to purchase it and hang it someplace prominent. Perhaps it's best on display at the Hotel Augusta. Thank you so much, Your Lordship. Unable to pursue my art, I felt as if my life lost all meaning. But I came to the realization that public opinion is fickle, and that a true artist does not let others define their merit. Genuine artistry is rooted in loyalty to the ethereal beauty of art, to the defiance of reason when it would inhibit creativity. He's not wrong. Now, loath as I'm obliged such a thing, I did make a rather foolish pledge to that man Makarov. Oh, you've promised to meet him if the operation is a success, haven't you? I hate him. His status, his actions, his words, none of it is good enough for my Mary. And yet it seems she is undeniably heads over heels for him. If he has what it takes to make the operation a success, I'll have to meet him, for Mary's sake. Not that I think about it, maybe I agreed to this too easily. Oh, you really ought to just make your peace with it, dear. This is the man Mary has chosen, we should support her. Well, sounds like things have gotten serious between Instructor Makarov and Mary. Well, I think it is not that it gets serious now, it's more on the surface now. It's out there. Everybody knows about it, and now they have to deal with that. If their relationship can survive this, they'll be fine. Makarov and my darling daughter, it's just not right. Oh, you really need to give this up, dear?
They're doing their best in a tough situation. We should support both of them. Yes, and I agree wholeheartedly with Lady Eleanor. Oh, the monster spoke with Mr. Makarov yesterday. As soon as their conversation finished, he held a family meeting with his wife that ran late into the night. It's an unexpected development, but it's nice to see something positive happening for a change. Still, this operation the young mistress will be taking part in is going to be quite an ordeal. I'll be praying for all of you, Vincent and Carrie included, to succeed. Just don't take any unnecessary risks. If today's operation fails, then not just Miss Mary's future, but the future of the entire empire will be in peril. I'll be praying for all of you, Vincent and Carrie included, to succeed. Just don't take any unnecessary risk. Well, we do what we can to make everything a success. Risky or not, it's nothing we can do about that. It has to be done. It has to be stopped. War is not allowed to come to fruition. I'm on security detail for the gate because Marcus Ballard isn't here. Don't you think he's been kind of different lately? Almost as if he's experienced some sort of setback and ended up growing. I should not have said that. Pretend you never heard me. Marcus Ballard is currently on his way to Ortis. However, if you're looking for Marcus Hyams, he's inside the mansion. Alright, then let's get inside there, shall we? Because we want to go everywhere before the war starts. Master Patrick and Mr. Celestine are very busy with their war strategizing. Well, pardon me, I shouldn't be referring to him as Lord Patrick now. More so, now that Mr. Celestine himself has accepted him as a full-fledged adult. I believe the strategies that they formulate together will definitely lead us to victory. Master Patrick and Mr. Celestine are very busy with their war strategizing. Yes, and we will be successful, there is no doubt. The only thing we can hope for is to minimize the casualties. Oh, welcome. If you're looking for my master, he's currently in a meeting. But that being said, we were told to let the Ashen Chevalier and his friends in whenever they wanted. You came all this way. I'm sure it'll be alright if you just popped into his office. Oh, welcome. Alright, let's go. Now she's just walking circles, okay. First the Imperial Fortress, and now that strange pillar in the Ishma Great Forest. These are all ill omens indeed. The Chancellor truly is determined to change the world, isn't he? Yes, in the worst possible way. Oh, the Marquis has done what he can to keep the panic from spreading, but there's no way to prevent it entirely. I want to do something to help out too. That's why I decided to hold a concert in Cathedral Square. Ah, concert. Is the idea to use music to open up the people's hearts? Oh yes, you mentioned it before, but I only really understood just how effective music could be after my part in the Arkansas performance. This is how we can ease the influence of the curse, if only a little. I shall be lending Miss Cragg my full support. I've already reached out to the Count Altheim and secured the services of some top-notch musicians. We're getting around the censors by calling it a morning concert to express our hopes for the Emperor's swift recovery. Oh, thank you so much, your lordship. Well, I ought to be the one thanking you, my dear, for this and for delivering the message from your father. Right, I'm only sorry it couldn't have been better news. Please, my dear, don't speak of it. Putting others first in times such as these takes a lot of courage, and that young lady you possess in spades. As does every participant in your Operation Shining Steel. All I can do is offer you is a sincere wish for your success. I will be praying to Aegis to keep you safe. Thank you. What was the message from General Cragg about, Fiona? Oh, just the deployment of the 4th Armored Division and the fortress's accessibility. I was hoping the troops wouldn't march out, but there's no point crying over spilled milk. I'll contribute in my own way by lessening the influence of the curse through music. Fiona's fortitude of character is really impressive. I should follow her example. As should we all.
People have been unsettled since a Pale appeared in the vicinity of St. Ark. The Great Twilight Reach extends to even here. We're probably doomed to the same fate as Heimdall. Nevertheless, we're going to try our best to stop it. May I just watch over you? I'll be waiting for your safe return. Thank you, sir. We'll do our best to mitigate the entirety of the thing here. Yes, I missed the church. We will be going back to that. No worries. Still have a house here left to go. Easy save today. I shudder to think what would have happened to my land without her intervention. I bought her the deluxe melon she said she had been craving. Wartime austerity or not, she deserved it. Come to think of it, I've been burning the midnight oil too. Where is my reward, I'd be happy just to have some free time for painting. But my sister Krista quickly put the kibosh on that idea. You see, Krista is convinced that were I given paints and a canvas, I'd forget all about the work and be lost to the world. Well, I can deny that I get rather engrossed in painting. But I've been fairly responsible about my duties. Doesn't that count for anything? Either way, I'm not about to leave Krista and Izzy in the lurch. Thank you so much for that.
Oh, shortly after the incident with Lord Dendare, we received a letter from Father. He wrote a little about himself, but had many questions about how I and Charles were managing. I can understand he'd be worried about he who has once the prodigal son being left in charge here. But in an unexpected and not altogether unpleasant twist of fate, Charles has risen to the task. Father and Mother will be relieved to know that. The episode with Lord Dendare ended in a deal that will boost our revenue from forestry. I'll mention in my letter to our parents.
Yeah, and I'm sure they will be very happy about that.
Oh, Lord Dendare hasn't troubled us since he and young Master Charles settled their disagreement out of court. I hear he's been trying to scam other landowners though. You'd think that last failure had put him off, but no. What a strange man. I hear he wasn't always like this. Anyway, who would have thought my little laundry snafu would have saved the thief? We're maybe starting, but the clarion call of chores beckons just the same. I better roll up my sleeve and get down to business.
Yes, because whatever happens, certain things will just keep on rolling like every day. Right, is that noble district done? Yes. Alright, let's move over to the residential and see if we can see the Pale. I can't... We know it's closed because just outside of the gates, that's where it is. I would have loved it if we could see it from here.
No, I can't go along with you, not when you're both so obsessed with the war. Oh, Rean, you're still a child, you don't understand. You were raised in the very heart of the Empire. You should support our troops just as much as we do.
On the subjects, I just received my draft order. I'm going to be sent out in the second wave of forces. I've never been happier. It'd be a real comfort to me if you and your mother were cheering me on from home.
But, why can't either of you understand me? Why? Oh, I think that's enough. Please don't upset Rean any more than you already have. She's such a sweet girl and she knows the value of life. You treat your life and those of the people of Calvary as if they mean nothing. You've lost your moral compasses and have no right telling this child what to do, so go back to Heimdall.
Fine, we'll leave it here for now.
Yes, we all need to calm down. We can discuss this properly at another time. Please look after Rean for us.
Way to go, Grandma. When my draft order came, my wife and I were completely overjoyed. I can't say the same of my mother or Rean. They voiced nothing but contempt for the war.
I suppose I have no choice but to leave Rean with her grandmother for the time being. No matter, I'll come and pick her up another day. Thank you, Gran. Oh, of course, dear. You can stay here until the two of them wake up from their obsession. I did my best as I could, Trap. Please come back home safe. Yeah, let's hope that we can stop all this before it actually gets started. For families like these. You really know how to work wonders, Richie. Master Timothy's attitude completely turned around after your little chat. I've got to ask, what were you two talking about? No can do, that's classified information. Oh, really now? I don't think I've ever heard you say something like that before. I guess you really are growing up, aren't you? Watching you mature has made me so much more optimistic about the world. You bring out the best in it. Thank you, Richie. I know there is a future ahead of us, no matter what it may be, because of you. You think so? Well, I'm really glad I could help you then. Oh, it's time to go to Stanley's house. We'd better hurry. Quick. Of course. I'm right behind you. Someone's really turning into a grown-up, isn't he? That he is. Alright, that is the apartments. That large building, or is the pillar? According to the government, it's a weapon. Its appearance is downright terrifying. Every time I see it, a shiver runs down my spine. I don't know about its power as a weapon, but I think they should review the design. When it first appeared, I thought Calvert was attacking us. I know weapons are meant to look threatening, but I think they should consider how design makes their resonance feel. I don't think that... Ooh, yes, we can actually see it from here. Oh, that's actually really cool. But yeah, I don't think they had any hands in the design. It's how it grew into over the years. Did you see that pillar thing? The shape, the fact that it appeared out of nowhere. All it seemed like a bad dream. I can barely believe that they could be wielding something so bizarre and alien. Just what's going to happen during the war, starting this afternoon? The impossible has become possible. My mind is blown. I wish something so terrifying would stay in fairy tales. Reality is not the place for this. Yeah, if only it was that easy. Things have changed so much. Well, apparently the strange pillar is something the government prepared, but it sure doesn't look like it. It looks like some horrible thing straight out of a fairy tale. I've never heard a story about a sinister white pillar. Its very existence breaks all known rules. Apparently the strange pillar is something the government prepared. Alright, anything new? Can you imagine that one store in particular have a new master quartz that's nowhere else? Would be great, but I know that won't happen. At all. The gate is locked, alright. Well, perhaps it's the poor taste of me to ask, but couldn't the Imperial Army's so-called weapon have a shred of artistic elegance to it? From the impressions I get, that pillar is warped somehow, as if whatever its true shape may have been has been lost. Could it be... No, that wouldn't be possible. With the war approaching as it is, I suppose I'm letting worries get the best of me. I swear, that huge thing piercing the ground is almost a spitting image of something I saw back in Northumbria. This is an Imperial weapon we're talking about, though. Maybe my memory's just not holding up as it used to. No, you're right. It's exactly what you think it is. Ooh. Clear gelatin is good for other things as well. Just for a few more recovery items. Alright, I think that's only the bar left here. Can I talk to you about something? A necklace just arrived for me, courtesy of Nash, believe it or not. Apparently he went out of his way to contact my favorite store and have it shipped over to me. That dummy. I don't know if he's misinterpreted my concern as some kind of romantic interest or what, but he's about to risk his life in war. He should be focusing on taking care of himself, not worrying about me. Well, now that it comes to this, I guess I better drop by the cathedral and pray for his safety. Yeah, I think that's the best you can do. I'm speechless as how stupid Nash is being. Well, whatever. I guess I better drop by the cathedral later and pray for his safety. Yeah, because there's not much else you can do than that. And the fact that at the eve of war there's nobody here speaks volumes, doesn't it? Yep, that's the residential district done. Can we get out of here? I want to see if we have a clear view of the pale. Yeah, look at that. Want like a nice image from it? Yeah. That might be a good thumbnail. Alright, anything here of interest? No, nothing, at least nobody talking at least. Considering the pillar is there, would it be interesting for us to go there or not? I don't know. I'll have a think about it. I think for now, let's focus on just talking to everyone. And if there is more to be done, more places to go that are not defined on the map, we'll have to look into that later, definitely. For now, let's go back to the cathedral square, because we still have the cathedral itself to deal with. Oh, Fiona advised us about the recital. It's scheduled to take place before noon today. Marcus Higharm and Lord Altheim are both helping this time. I hope this performance can be a shining light in people's lives. War is a terrible thing, but we are in no place to question the government. I want to make sure we do what we can to erase the anxiety of the residents. And I'm sure you're doing all you can. It's just a very, very troubling times at the moment. Oh, the day the war starts is finally here. There's no longer any turning back, is there? People in Heimdall are so thrilled at the chance of defeating Calvard, but I just don't understand that sentiment at all. To me, the mysterious pillar feels like something that goes against ideas. I no longer know where righteousness lies. Ideas, please guide this chaotic country to the right path. Oh, the olive seedling we planted has taken root. I hope it will grow up to be a big, strong and fruitful. Do you know what olive represents in the language of flowers? Well, the answer is peace. This world seems to be in the distant future for Erebonian Calvard. But we have to keep striving for it, or it will never happen. That goes for all of you as well. I know that if you have hope for the future, you'll get the results you want. Yes, and peace is everything everyone should ever strive for. Well, once the war begins, the atmosphere will be ever more restless and uneasy. There will be so little we can do, but it's been decided that Fiona will put on recitals. We're preparing to do everything in our power to bring peace to the minds, back to the people. Who could calm when they are about to live through a war? We've decided to do everything in our power so that the people can obtain some peace of mind, even if it is only temporary. I've heard about from a second in command of the Grossritter. You're going to head into that thing they call the Imperial Fortress, aren't you? Right. The operation starts today at noon. In that case, please take this. Ooh. Oh, this is something very precious. I believe that you can find us a hopeful future for all of us. This is all I can do for you, but I pray that the light of hope will be along the path you tread. Thank you, Archbishop Ramson. We'll use this carefully. The Ashen Chevalier who carries the light of hope despite being burdened by the actions of the past, among other things. I believe that you will find a tomorrow where we all have a future. I sincerely hope that too, and with that the cathedral is done, right? Dragnor Fortress itself. Okay, let's go. I'm sure we cannot actually go there, but at least we can talk to the people in front. If you're looking for Warrant Officer Allen, he is not here. He was transferred to one of the new armored divisions in Crossbell. Oh, sorry. My apologies. General Craig has ordered us to extend our hospitality to you. If you have business with the General or Lieutenant Colonel, you may enter as you please. Alright, thank you. Hey, thanks to our analysis, we predict the Republic's tactics precisely. Victory is already within grasp. Engaging comp is just a formality at this point. Even Liberal's Royal Army and their elite troops wouldn't stand a chance against us. Yeah, doesn't mean you're on the right track. We'll be deployed to the front lines after all, but we already put procedures in place for the storage of emergency provisions and equipment. All that's left now is to await orders from up high. Hey you. Damn, looks like we've been spotted. Hey, no need to look so worried. General Greg told us all about you. Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart recently got back from Crossbell too. A certain someone stopped by too, if you want to stop by and say hi. A certain someone? Could it be? Maybe? Rean and the others accepted the invitation and went to the fortress's command room. Yeah, everybody's preparing for war. It's so close, it's palpable, isn't it? Uncle, I wasn't expecting to find you here. Oh, I saw Matthias last night and then headed here, meeting Neidhart around dawn. I took this opportunity to have a chat with Craig too, before returning to Juno. I'm delighted to see you here as well, Neidhart. I intend to arrive earlier, excuse my tardiness. As for the business that brought you here, was it to discuss the Imperial Fortress in Heimdall and the appearance of those spires? No. I heard about that already from the government. We've been told that they are not matters the military needs to concern itself with. Well, the government itself has referred to them as our ultimate weapons in the war against Calvert, though I find it hard to believe. However, many Erebonians, civilians and soldiers alike, have taken them at their word. Well, the curse of Erebonia is intensifying and spreading ever wider, isn't it? Well, what I've come to discuss is in a way even more serious than that. It's about the second phase of Operation Jurmungandr, which starts today. So it's already time. All the preparations were complete when we passed by earlier. Oh, the 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions will be mobilized for this? It's been decided that the 4th Armored Division will move to the front line via Liberal. In the event that Liberal tries to impede our progress, we're to overcome the opposition by force. Well, the 3rd Armored Division leaves Juno at noon, moving out to Northumbria. It will cross Ramiferia, join the vanguard troops and invade Calvert. Lieutenant Colonel Mueller told us that would be the plan. Using both trump cards at once? They're not taking any chances with this one. I suspect my brother had a hand in drafting this plan too. Without a doubt. Cassius has foreseen that we'd be moving troops through this country. The only unknown factor now is how much resistance we'll meet. Well, I estimate that at least a few 100,000 lives may be lost before we even reach Calvert's borders. Of course, we'll do what we can to avoid involving civilians, but if they were to attack us first, we can only hope the Brazen Guild in cooperation with the Radiant Wings will be able to prevent another tragic from happening. Class 7, both old and new, our hopes are pinned on you. I trust you knew it was coming. And now we ask you to quell this wildfire of war before it scorches everything in its path. You are the Radiant Wings, the Lions of Thors. You are Class 7. If you cannot rise to this challenge, no one else will. We don't turn away from those who need us. I'll go beyond my call of duty as a witch to fight the spread of darkness. May you go with Aios's blessing, all of you. Kurt, I place my trust in you and Mueller. Thank you, Uncle. Well, there is little left for me to say, Rean. You are the ones who must put Osborn's ambition in check. We won't disappoint you, sir. We definitely won't. Matthias is preparing for a start of the war in eastern Erebonia. I suspect he's on standby, ready to suppress any violent outbreaks in the area, together with Aurier. As for Armor Division, we must stay focused on carrying out Operation Jormungandr. I want you to fight bravely to the very end. We're making history, keep that in mind. I will do my utmost to ensure the success of Operation Shining Steel. Well, the Curse's influence grows stronger upon Warrant Officer Allen with each passing day. And yet, his transfer to a squad on the front lines has already been finalized. If possible, I would ask you to look out for him. If we can, we definitely will. Well, now that you mention it, Fiona is planning on a performance. In the face of this curse, we've really been shown what the power of music is capable of. Despite the situation, she isn't giving up, and she's trying to heal people with music. A father couldn't be prouder. Of course, the presence of those who've inherited the spirit of the Lionheart Emperor is a source of great pride for Erebonia. I have great expectations for the Radiant Wings in this coming battle. So have I. So have I. Most definitely. Okay, so we can talk to these people. 2nd Infantry Divisions all present and accounted for, sir. 3rd Infantry Division all accounted for, sir. Alright, join up with the other divisions and follow the tank corps. We're just common soldiers. The Empire's lofty goals don't mean a lot to us. But we're dedicated to the Empire. We'll do our duty no matter what. Yeah, nobody wants this, but it is happening, isn't it? Well, definitely. Destroying all the trucks and cars we can before they're heading out for war. Alright. For now, is there anything else here that might be of interest? Potentially a fishing spot, but I think if we are looking for the Guardian, like the final fishing location, it should be mentioned by someone first before we can head over to wherever it is. So I don't think now's the right time to start fishing at random locations. I think we need to wait until we hear somebody talk about it. I'm sure it's gonna happen. For now, we're gonna leave it here. On the next one, we're gonna go to our next location and keep going down the line until we're fully done with our rounds. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then,
Okay.
bye bye.